Hello. Did you know that yesterday was the 17th anniversary of my mom's passing, or Great Bon Voyage, as I like to call it? And while it's amazing that so much time has gone by, our moms are always with us in one way or another. So to honor her, I wanted to share an excerpt from my book, Graceful Exits. And although this section is not about her passing, it is about the passing of her beloved friend and my experience with that. So here you go, a little taste of Graceful Exits. Growing up, my mom had a group of lovely and amazing friends together since grade school. They came to be known as the ladies. These women were tight and a little bit crazy. Imagine the Yayas from Rebecca Wells' novel Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, but set in a San Diego beach community in the 70s. They had been through everything together. First loves, heartbreak, marriages, divorces, babies, remarriages, death, etc. To this day, the remaining members of the ladies, now in their 70s, drink tequila, have slumber parties, and take road trips on a regular basis. The unofficial leader of this zany band of gorgeousness was a tall, lovely creature by the name of Joyce, one of my mom's dearest friends. Although there was no relation, I grew up calling Joyce Auntie, and her children will always be my cousins. Just after the ladies celebrated Joyce's 50th birthday in Aruba, Joyce became very ill and was hospitalized. She was diagnosed with an advanced stage of lung cancer, although she hadn't smoked in years. Despite their shock and devastation, my mom and the rest of the ladies rallied, as they are known to do. They brought all kinds of fun and magic to their sweet Joyce and did their best to make her laugh. One day, my mom asked if I wanted to go to the hospital to visit Joyce. I froze. This was a woman that I loved and admired on many levels. She threw my 21st birthday party at her beautiful home and created a magical night I will never forget. She was a role model in business and a leader in a male-dominated industry. As someone new to the business world starting to develop a knack for leadership, I admired everything she did. I will never forget the time I ran into her on an airplane. We were on the same flight headed to the East Coast. This was my first solo business trip, and I was a tad unsure of myself at the time. When Joyce saw me from her seat as I was walking down the aisle of the plane, she flagged me down and sweetly arranged with other passengers for me to sit next to her. On that flight, she asked about all that I was doing in my new position and gave me much needed advice and confidence. She was my fairy godmother of sorts, and I just couldn't imagine her no longer being with us. I did not go to the hospital. My fear of death, and more specifically her death, anchored me to my home and usual routine. I supported my mom and sent my love with her, but I simply could not go. Before I knew it, Joyce was gone, and it was too late to change my mind. I failed to tell Joyce how much she meant to me. I failed to say goodbye, which haunted me for years. It was not the graceful exit I would have liked to have had with her, but a valuable lesson that allowed me to show up differently in the future. For that, I am eternally grateful, because the stakes were about to go up. Just a little taste. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Love you, Mom. Love you, Joycey.